What's up, my friends? Welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today I want to talk about this whole thing that's going on with the Xbox right now and the corrupt gaming media and the literally evil PlayStation fanboys over there on X, on Twitter right now. You can't even scroll for more than a second or two without those guys just being complete evil trash. Now, if something like Xbox is really going to forego exclusive games and put all their games on PlayStation, the amount of the amount of damage that's going to do to the Xbox brand immediately, and the way it would alienate and humiliate the fans of Xbox. If that is the case, Xbox needs to come out right now, not a week, like literally right now, and tell the fans, look, guys, we failed you. We need to make money. Blah blah blah. Give us their little stupid corporate speak, and then move on, and then. But if they're not doing that, if all of this is just a targeted takedown of Xbox, which I believe it is, because I'm not turning my back on Xbox. I'm not going to go hide. I'm not going to none of that stuff. I'm not going to walk back anything that I've said. I believe that Xbox is the ultimate best ecosystem and platform for you to buy and play your games. I believe the exclusives on Xbox are significantly better than what you get on the PlayStation brand. But if Xbox comes out next week and debunks these stupid rumors, they better make it ironclad, and they better make it 100% understood to the corrupt gaming media that consistently goes out of their way to foster hate and deception and lies and instill doubt and to make Xbox look bad. You know what I mean? Like it is so frustrating and so annoying that every time that these trash ass clickbait YouTubers and gaming media, that's all they do. That's all they live on is just hate. And to be completely honest with you, on this platform, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Like, I'm so tired of it. I am so tired of the us versus them mentality, the constant freaking bicker and evil that's spewed over something like video games. It's video games. Seriously. How the hell is it so evil out there? How is it that these developers like freaking Rocksteady, a developer that we all love and we've played their games and we cherish, how is it they can put out a game and everybody runs to the freaking, before they've even touched a controller on this game, saying that it's trash and it's garbage? I don't get it, man. Like, I don't get it. I struggle with myself on this channel every single freaking day to try to just put out content that's not. Of course I want people to watch my content. Of course I've used freaking clickbait titles. Of course I've used a little bit of animosity in my own videos because that's all YouTube seems to see. I've put out so many videos, just nice, honest videos, and the YouTube algorithm doesn't even look at them. I've spent hours putting together videos, and the YouTube algorithm completely ignores them. But the moment I put something out just a little bit freaking sideways, boom, it gets views. And so that literally freaking has content creators like jumping over ourselves just to create the next sensational piece of content for you to watch. And yes, of course, this video's got a clickbait title, and and it sucks, man. Like, it sucks. I've been struggling for the last, I don't know, since before the end of last year. I've been struggling seriously, like trying to find a reason to keep doing this, because it's ruining gaming. It's ruining gaming. It's ruining gaming for me. It's putting me in a position to where I literally feel like right now, like is a turning point. I feel like I either need to just turn my brain off, jump into the hate mode or whatever, do what everybody else is doing, and just use this to make money. You know, like just put out sensational content so people will click it, completely ignore the comment section, and just put out whatever I want, and just turn this from like something that I love and something that's a hobby to trying to recoup all the money that I've invested in this channel, and then just I don't know. I don't know, or quit, you know. And I really, I'm not even saying that for like, you know, sympathy or any kind of stuff like that. I'm saying that because that's literally how you feel as a content creator nowadays. If you want to get noticed, if you want to do things, like you have to play the game. You have to play the game. You have to be evil and negative and shit like that, and I don't want to be. I really do not want to be. Like, I don't want to be that kind of a content creator. I want to just be able to put out wholesome, good stuff that people would want to watch, you know. I want to be able to do that, but I feel like if I do that, then I'm just sitting here spinning my wheels and I'm doing nothing. I'm not reaching anybody. I'm not bringing anybody in. So I've utilized and I've used the negative content to bring more people to the channel, in hoping that when I do put out the good stuff, that they'll actually watch that, and maybe I can turn things around. But I just, because here's the problem with that, because I read everybody's comments. I do, and even though I'm putting out like negative clickbait stuff, and it's getting out there, and I'm like bashing Nvidia, or I'm bashing PlayStation, or I've always tried to make my stuff pretty mild for the most part, not too extreme. But even though I do that kind of stuff to bring people to the channel, it doesn't seem to resonate the way I'm hoping it does, because I don't do it. I don't do it as like a way, like a lot of these other guys, you know, that are on YouTube and stuff, that are using, you know, YouTube to fund their stuff and everything like that. It's like, once I started doing like the PC stuff, I thought, well, maybe this could be, you know, maybe this could like really help, you know, grow the channel, so I could like grow the channel on PC and still do like the Xbox content, and like really get into that. But it just gets so overwhelming with the PC stuff that I don't do as much of the Xbox stuff, and that I kind of just see myself moving. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you right now. Like, I have no desire really lately to play any games on the consoles. Like, I just don't. Like, my PC does everything I need it to do. And I like that experience. So, I mean, it's like shooting myself in the foot to have to buy 2 copies of these games on like the PC and the consoles. I did it with Suicide Squad. Even knowing that game was just getting bashed, I was like, man, I just want to play this game. I want to check it out. I played through it. I actually loved that freaking game, and I thought it was awesome. And then, you know, and so I get like very little clicks on it. I don't get clicks on it because I'm putting out positive content for it. So it's almost like I'm wasting my money. If you go look at any of the negative freaking content for that, they've all got lots and lots and lots of views for it. So, man, and then I look at Dreamcast guy. I don't mean to like name drop or anything right now, but like I've been following Dreamcast guy for a very long time, and he was never as shitty, trashy as he is now. And now it's like, dude, like, somebody like says something about, like, there was like a GameStop ad and it says Microsoft Game Pass or something, and this dude is already within a few minutes, boom, straight to the presses, busting out a freaking another trash video so that he can capitalize on the negativity. I mean, people like Dreamcast Guy and MBG and all these other dudes that are just constantly tearing down video gaming just to make a quick personal buck. And man, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I get to get up every day and I get to go to work and I don't have to worry about income like some of these guys do, man, because they've made this their life, and now all they have is 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 just another clickbait crap channel, and that sucks, man. I don't want that same fate for Frogboy X1 Gaming. I want this to be better. I do, and I'm gonna try really hard to put out positive content. You know, I'm giving it 6 more months. If the channel doesn't grow and the viewership starts to go down with just being, you know, positive and stuff like that, I'm probably just gonna wind things down. I'm just gonna wind things down and, you know, kind of move away from it. You know, I'm gonna keep posting every day for 6 more months. If we can get the channel to 10,000 subscribers and I can continue to have, you know, positive growth in the overall viewership and stuff, of the videos that I'm planning on making, you know, some Xbox content, some AMD content. I'm going to stop talking negative about PlayStation. I'm going to stop talking negative about Xbox, or I mean about Nvidia. I'm just going to make some positive content going forward. And we'll see, you know. I'll do some more live streaming, you know, try to do some positive live streaming and stuff like that. I don't want video games to be negative, and if I continue down the path that I'm going with the content on YouTube, I can just see, I can just see right now that it's not turning out good. Like, it is very, very tempting to just go off on the things that, you know, I mildly don't like. You know, like Nvidia. Like, I don't hate Nvidia, but at the same time, like, I like the AMD experience better. So it gives me that hook to be like, yeah, man, I can like knock on Nvidia while propping up, you know, my experience on AMD and stuff, and like telling people how proud I am of, you know, or how much I like AMD, while, you know, taking cheap shots at Nvidia all the time, and, you know, it kind of like drives it drives viewers and blah blah blah. And I don't hate Nvidia. I just prefer AMD. Like, Nvidia's fine. Like, it does everything that I need it to do, but I like AMD better. I'm sorry, like, forgive me. I mean, there's got to be some AMD fans out there. You know what I mean? There has to be some of us that have played both and like one better. There has to be, and I happen to be one of them. The same with PlayStation. I don't hate PlayStation. I buy all of their first party games, and I play, you know, the PlayStation when they freaking come out. I don't hate that experience. I'm not mad, or I don't feel indifferent about it, but I do like the Xbox experience significantly better. So there you go. It's easier for me to, you know, kind of take pot shots at PlayStation and prop up my experience on Xbox. So I mean, and I've utilized that throughout the life of this channel. And, you know, it's almost like I do something negative, I get a lot of views. I do something positive, I don't get enough views. And like, we're seeing it unfold right now before us, that there are evil people out there that would like nothing more than to just watch Xbox fail. And they're doing that every single step of the way. That's all they're doing, is just negativity after negativity. You even got Xbox guys, you know, being like, I'm leaving Xbox. And why did you buy an Xbox? Seriously. I mean, if Microsoft came out tomorrow and said all of their games are going to PlayStation, I would still have my Xbox right there. When a game came out, I would still buy the Xbox version of that game. I wouldn't even question it. I would still buy that game on the Xbox. You know, would it bug me at all that PlayStation gamers were going to play the same game as me on the same day I get it? Maybe a little bit, to be completely honest with you. Maybe a little bit, just because then when I'm over on social media or something, then I'd have to hear them. Xbox has got no, just all the nonsense that those guys usually spew, and it's easy to see that, like, if Microsoft is really in a position to where they're going to put all their games on the competitors' platforms, PlayStation probably isn't very far behind it. The only one that's probably safe from all of that is probably Nintendo. Nintendo is the only one right now that could theoretically, because their games are a lot cheaper to make, because they're, frankly, you know what I mean? If Nintendo is probably the only one that could survive the console wars and come out still making a significant more money than PlayStation or Xbox after all of their, like, development and software and all that. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, PlayStation is pretty much right where Xbox is. And PlayStation, I would argue PlayStation probably has it a little bit harder than Xbox because of all the money that they invest in their games. It's the return on investment for PlayStation is probably less than it is for Microsoft. I'm just saying. I mean, if you guys, I mean, if Xbox fails and falls, I'm pretty sure PlayStation isn't that far behind. But if Xbox fell, then that PlayStation could significantly lower their investment in games, and then you guys would get a bunch more Power World. So then you guys wouldn't have your quality anymore. The only thing keeping your games quality right now is Xbox. That's it. If Xbox wasn't there and there was nobody to compete with them, you guys would probably be getting games just a little bit better than what they're getting over there on the Nintendo Switch. Maybe just a little bit better than whatever the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. So that's I mean, like, PlayStation is looking for every single way they can to make money. And if you don't believe me, I mean, look at all the $10 charges that they've made us pay for upgraded games. Look at the significant rises in price for PlayStation Plus. To literally play games and have your saves in the cloud, you're going to have to pay like almost $100 a year just for the basic tier of entry for that. So I don't know what it is that these PlayStation fanboys seem to think they're winning. The only thing they're winning is pretty much the destruction of console gaming for everybody that isn't Nintendo. Because the ponies don't buy their games. They say they do, but they don't. I mean, PlayStation is hemorrhaging money, and it's been that way for a while now. I mean, whatever you think is going to happen in this, it's only going to get bad. And a lot of people are going to walk away with such a terrible, crappy taste in their mouth for PlayStation because of the fanboys, like, ridiculing them in their moment of, like, in their moment of, like, seriously, man, like, to be an Xbox fan right now, with as much noise as there is about Xbox going under or going third party and all of that stuff, and you've got the corrupt gaming media in there on that too. Wow, man, I can't imagine just being like, I couldn't imagine just being an Xbox only fan right now. Seriously, if like, dude, the constant bashing and belligerentness over there on Twitter and social media in general. Every time you get on YouTube, it's just another trashy clickbait video about how Xbox is doom and gloom. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to tell them. I mean, if I was Microsoft, honestly, I would just pull everything, stop the console thing, put everything on exclusive to PC, and then be like, sorry, ponies, no more Call of Duty for you. Sorry, we're not making it for our console. We don't need to make it for any console. We're just going to put everything on PC. And then give Xbox fans the opportunity to go buy a PC. I mean, let Lenovo and Acer and all of the, you know, like HP and all of them dudes figure out like a pre-built that would be like a good freaking, you know, experience for Xbox games on PC, man. You know what I mean? Like, after going PC with the AMD, I just I don't think I could give up that experience, you know, to just go back to a console. But it doesn't mean I still can't just sit here and enjoy a video game on the Xbox. I played all the way through Suicide Squad on my Xbox Series X, and it was fantastic. It felt great. It was fun to play it that way. Like, I don't have a problem playing on my consoles, but I would much rather play on my PC. And I think that by the end of this generation, I think there's going to be a significant shift from consoles to PC because of all of this type of nonsense out there. Your game purchases are probably a lot safer on Steam than they are on either of the platforms anymore. You know what I mean? Like I just don't like my faith in console gaming is really getting to a point right now where like who knows if it's going to be here in 10 years. You're better off. You're seriously probably better off looking into getting on a PC than you've ever been in your entire life. So if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.